Okay, welcome back, NewTubers. This is NZ New Gamer here. Excuse me. We are once again jumping off roofs. I was about to say stabbing people and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I was also about to say Origins again. I guess that's what I get for not paying attention. Wait, north? And somewhat north. Anyway, we're back playing with Descent. Oh wait, that sounds really... I shouldn't have said it like that. Playing with Cassandra. Anyway, we are about to take a long run slash walk slash run. Ah, fuck, it's gonna take forever. Come here, my boy.
Hop, hop. Let's go.
Nope. 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 We're going to Thermopylae. Okay, you know.
Ella.
You always know I gotta do that. Oh, did it again.
This area will be well defended.
Thank you, that's not why we're here. Battle of Thermopylae. When did that happen anyway? At least in game world.
Yeah.
I could probably tell you when it happened in, well, close to when it happened in the real world.
Come on.
Wild lands of the north. The hot gates. The Bay of Xerxes.
Ella.
The big shiny gold follow from 300.
Off we go now.
Shit. There's an ability that allows you to, what I think it's called, oh, well, I'm not sure what it's called, allows you to tuck and roll. Nope. I know it's here somewhere. Oh wait, was it one of these abilities? It was one of these abilities. Oh. Okay. That explains the flip thing I remember seeing a few times. Now, some of you might be wondering, why is this battle so important? Well, in history. I mean, other than a superior force, many, well, no, I mean, inferior, and by inferior I mean numbers-wise, smaller force defending against a far greater force. And if you're wondering why they didn't go up other places, it's probably because this place was the only way a large army could move. Yeah. There are probably other ways, just, yeah, well, there was one other way that allowed the Persians to get behind the Spartan lines. That infamous goat road. That really ugly, was it the really ugly person from 300 and 300's parody movie, Meet the Spartans. I love that movie, it was funny as hell. I know, I'm pretty sure I saw it in the movies when I first saw it. Oh wait. Do the test again. I pushed B that time.
Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts, but to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Oh shit, never done that before. Eventually that was quantity is the quality in of its own. Fuck, that one was either pierced as his heart. Close enough. Damn. The other one might have been survivable. The one to his heart, nope. What was that? Spartan dies on his shield or on, like, something to do with how Spartans die or some shit like that.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
You mentioned a people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal, and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind, and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
I wouldn't be surprised if Prometheus, if the story is true, just seen in a different concept, that Prometheus was in fact a member of the first civilization, and in fact gave humanity their freedom, or gave Adam and Eve. You would have seen those two characters in a previous Assassin's Creed game. I think it was Assassin's Creed 2 they showed up. Well, in a video. And I was going to say something before I said all that, but now I can't remember what I was going to say.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand? I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
You'll be left in the dust. Oh.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like El Pinor?
He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle? Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated!
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry! This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies, and one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus! We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them!
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens!
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then! We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to
My
get the
father
supplies?
taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for?
Ramming
Let's hunt
speed,
some
Captain.
pirates!
Many resources. We
Row
can
it!
upgrade the ship's
Go!
hull. Poseidon be
Let's
praised.
go!
She's in ramming shape now, like a beast.
Head for over water! Let
Remember, I don't want to.
arm yourselves!
I done hit the damn ship. Ah, now I'm making a huge turn. What the hell was it?
Archers! Ready yourselves! Arrows!
Just a moment!
Oh shit!
Well,
Prepare to
Commander,
board!
we live to sail
Follow me!
another day. I'll gut you!
Go on, we gotta leave this place. Oh, where's the other one? Oh no, wait. We must be talking about a different place. Oh wait, Persian remains. It's talking about a sunken ship. Wraith of the Amazons. Wrath? That actually seems like something Spartans would do. Okay, now we've got to find... Actually see if we can upgrade some ships. Oh, some ships. That ship. Might not be since I used a bunch of resources in the last video. Episode, part, whatever. You'll be left in the dust unless I stuck by ya. You're the sunflower. You're the sunflower. Oh wait. 80. I've got enough wood for that. Definitely got enough of the tablet things for that. Should upgrade that next, so I can add a third person.
We have flame! Why not scorch those ships?
Let's move!
Still haven't figured out how to do that yet.
Keep up the speed! Drop the sail!
The worst old ship that ever did sail, so that we're gonna win the day. And we're waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day till we get our pay. Oh, it's not. Yeah, fuck it. Screw up the song, never mind. But where are we? I don't think I actually. Oh, hell. Unjust. You know, at this point in time, that place might actually be underwater. We're gonna stop there. We have a quick save point.
Faster! Increase speed!
Ah.
The commander's leaving the deck!
Not only leaving the deck, I'm leaving the oh wait. Good thing I can fast travel back to the ship, so all I have to do is get there. How do you spell teas? Looking at a picture and I say teas. Quality, quantity. Oh shit, is that salt? Sea salt. There's salt. Who's this a temple to? So sea salt is salt from the sea, and rock salt, I assume, is salt it's pretty much sea salt, but it's been kind of like buried in the ground, I assume. The hell did I pick up? Alright, that's from that other ship. Oh, the place I actually want to find is the where the silver vein line of people is.
Commander on board!
Master! Ship the oars!
I mean, the oil thing is kind of not a bad idea. The main problem
We
is
should pick up that salvage!
the main problem with that is, however, is that it's completely reliant on manpower to do it. The hell is that? Is that a loading screen? You know what? Let's do some shopping. Well, some mental shopping. Stuff that I'm gonna get eventually.
The Bay of Marathon is here.
Marathon.
You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion? The great Themistocles. King Darius of Persia.
I'm not sure.
A site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious Cretan bull!
Oh, that marathon.
You're both hopeless.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, I need at least 4+. Hopefully 4+. Wanting to deal with 3+. Well, 3. Oh, 3+, preferably 4. Nah. Bump that up to 200 and give me a 300. Oh, not 300. 3 terabyte hard drive. Yeah, I need a new hard drive. I've got 2 external hard drives. Well, they're actually internal hard drives in an external enclosure. Ah, well. How much is the cheapest?
Cassandra, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you.
Go on.
Your spear. How did you find it?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
I can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary. We are approaching the island of Andros, Cassandra.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
I was more excited by the fact that Andros exports some of the most expensive marble in the world.
Is this the place with the rumored ancient civilization ruins you were talking about?
It is indeed.
Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, maybe they're the most expensive marble in the world. Oh shit, it's gonna catch up. It's gonna catch up. Didn't stop. Gross.
Here it is.
Okay, we've got a bear, 2 bulls, 3 goats. Oh no, wait. 2 goats, 3 bulls. Bear. Bands of plunder. Holy shit, go on. Ah damn it, I missed. Yeah, piggy, 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 piggy. Oh wow, the piggies are actually beating my ass. How the fuck did that happen? It's a good thing the game probably auto-saved before I got here. Okay, the cheapest 4TB hard drive that I see on the website that I go to, which has actual stores all over New Zealand, is the WD 4TB Blue Edition. 3.5 inch C3 internal HD 5400 RPM. You know what? I'm not here for the balls. I really gotta upgrade my gear soon. Like, properly upgrade it. Every time I get to another level, boom! Excuse me. Holy shit. We are doing a save here. Spartans, let's start this. Show this petty officer who's the hardest. Biggest mistake that you ever made. Such like a fair grenade. I can't remember past that point. Yeah, I can't remember the song past that point, mainly due to the fact it's been ages since I actually listened to it. But I remember that first though, what I just...
A door? I've never seen anything like it before.
Yeah, I have, you know where, right there. Or if you talk about that shape specifically, no, but I seen the marble. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh, song. The reason why I remember those words so much is because those happen to be the first words. Let's see. What's the next nearest? For purple, 2 black. What's the ship that ever did sail out on a work on a windy day? And we're waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day that we get our pay. Oh, I don't know if they had WD Gold. Okay. Oh, maybe I should upgrade them separately. Okay, why is the Seagate Barracuda 4TB much more... Oh, wait. Oh, that's 2.5 inches. Huh. But still much more expensive than the WD one. Which is... Oh, pass it? Right there. Also, I'll be honest, going back to how you mentioning that your grandfather was Leonidas. I didn't know that part. Honestly, did not know, but as with everything, I suspected. You know what I also suspected? Or suspect? I forgot to start the timer. So, let's see where the rabbit hole takes us.
How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Of course you wonder if.
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
Who the hell was your mother?
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage. And he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
What the hell was the point of that? I mean, other than showing a piece of the past. Seriously, like, what was the whole point of that?
Mother, I haven't forgotten you.
Andros, where do I know that name from? Oh, Power Rangers. I think it was Power Rangers in space. I never watched that show. I never watched Power Rangers in space. Do like the series
By
that
the
well done.
gods! Who built all this?
Oh, maybe we've reforged the blade.
How does a place like this exist?
Science, my dear, science.
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos?
What the hell? Wait. That's the Greek alphabet. Oh, there's a hole in the roof. So we technically didn't even need to come in through the front door. Coming through the hole in the roof.
Something's glowing over there.
There's something glowing everywhere, Cassandra. Be more specific. Wait. Oh. I mean, sure, that thing is actually the most prominent moment. That was the first thing I saw as soon as they came inside and I took control of her again. That was actually the very first thing I saw.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
The hell? God, I really want to see what happens next. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Spartan kick. I bet you that's a thing from the 300, the movie. Well, didn't that start out as a graphic novel? 300? I mean, sure, it's based on events.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
Yeah.
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. But Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist. So, Doctor, how do you feel now that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before. Nikolai Tesla blew one up in Russia, if I remember correctly.
This is different. If what I saw in Egypt is true, this staff doesn't control minds. It controls physics, time. Imagine rewriting the rules of the universe.
The spear you found is right here, and it's not doing anything.
The spear's attached to a bloodline. Leonidas, Cassandra, and Alexios. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the Staff of Hermes, then?
No. But if the Templars get it, they won't stop until they find someone who can. So, what do you think of my new Animus?
You mean our new Animus? That's Abstergo equipment.
Which I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype, Brahmin variant with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra portable with more calculating power than NASA and CERN combined.
Brahmin, by the way, happens to be a VR based on the Animus within the Assassin's Creed universe. I think it was released in India, I think. Yeah, it was released as Brahmin VR.
I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
You know what I really want? An Assassin's Creed game.
Eagles are fine and all, but a pet monkey would be even cooler.
Oh, what was I saying? Oh, it would even the Assassin. Damn it! Assassin's Creed. Hey, look! I see the island where we were right there. Yeah, put it just above my head. There, just above the head. I mean, at the top of the head. Now, what was I saying? Oh, I want an Assassin's Creed game that takes place solely in the modern day, or relatively modern day, post-1950s.
The center of the universe, circa 400 BCE.
Before Common Era, that's what she's meaning.
I should check my email.
Email. Oh, it's here. I don't want to read all that. I really don't want to read all that. What's this?
The Lost Book of Herodotus. The Spear of Leonidas. If I didn't work for the assassins, I wouldn't believe it. I'm still not sure I believe it. But a little luck and a lot of research later, and we've got ourselves the archaeological find of the century. At least, we would if I could publish it.
Yeah, I don't want to go through all that. So I'm just going to leave.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
So does what I'm seeing as Cassandra match your research? I had to tweak the Animus to use what we have of the book as reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus. He basically invented the concept of recording history. And other figures are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles. The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer and sailor, so I'm continuing the family tradition. I feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
So I've met Herodotus, but I don't know much about him.
He's brilliant. His histories are considered the foremost textbook of classical Greece. People have made their careers analyzing his words for some new perspective. To see him in his own world, walking in the polis, and... Sorry, but he's kind of a hero of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
Thank you.
I'll leave you to your work.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Oh, sorry.
Looks third echelon. Or is it fourth?
No freaking way. Unless there was just a little... Yeah, I'm saving right now.
Looks third echelon. Or is it fourth?
That's probably a, what you call it, Easter egg.
How's it going out there?
Well, no threats in view.
I'm glad we could work together again.
I believe our working methods are compatible.
Are you still upset about our last run-in with Abstergo? I'm sorry, I didn't realize those hills in Quebec were so steep. But hey, you and your Yakuza reflexes saved us. Sorry, ex-Yakuza.
We're all alive and our injuries have healed. That's what matters.
Of course, I'll return to the Animus, then follow the trail Herodotus left to find the staff. But there's so many possibilities, so many choices. There's no way to know which ones are right. You used to run part of the Japanese Brotherhood. What would you do?
Take things one step at a time, observe then act, or kill everyone and search their pockets for answers. You decide.
Thanks for watching our
I
backs,
know that
Kiyoshi.
fella too.
I'll leave you to your work.
At least I think
I'll
he's
report
who I
in
think
if
he is.
Abstergo drops by.
Yoshi. Damn, I'm almost positive I recognize him. Well, you actually stuck the animus on a whole bunch of crap that can make it fall off at any time.
I wonder if the
Why don't
Fry
you just
twins
stick it
would
on a
still
damn
recognize
table?
London. A rooftop's still a rooftop. What? What?
Hey, I know those things. Didn't they have like a game with those that crossed with Super Mario Brothers? Sort of like a joint venture between Ubisoft and Nintendo. You know what? This would be a perfect time to end the video.
Too bad we had to leave before we could drink some more caribou.
Yep, too bad. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not sure how long it actually is because I stupidly forgot to start recording. And I don't have an on-screen recorder. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.